Hello, it's Pamela. Oops, I wanted to show you, as promised, what cross stitching things I have. So anyways, there's some beading needles here. Um, 3 of those. Here's a pack of needles. This is just a homemade little pincushion that somebody made was in here. I thought I would include this pack of men's handkerchiefs. These are nice. These are bamboo, Brooklyn bamboo. There's 6 of them in this pack, and they're 17 by 17. And I thought they'd be nice to maybe cross stitch something on. So there's 6 of them here. They're nice, and so I'll put that in there. And there's that. There's this really nice pre-printed. This says, "God sees you, but He understands." I just think that's awesome. I just love that. So there's that. Here's a kit that looks like somebody put together. It has this kind of, I don't know what that is, but you probably do. But there's the pieces of this, and it looks like some instructions, and I don't know what all in here to do this. Looks like that's what they were going to do with this. So there's that. And here's some black, just like the brown that was in there. And then there's some material. Here's a shiny piece of material. Here's another little kit I think they put together about machine appliques. And there's some backing stuff and some other things in that package. Now, if there's any of these packages that you don't think that you would want, I can pull them. This is another little kit put together. It looks like they had plans for. There's the string, the floss, or whatever you want to call it. Probably the instructions and pattern and the piece of material they were going to use all in there, and this measuring thing here. So that's in there. And I have a whole bunch of this material. There's some that's taped on the edges. Looks like they're ready to go. There's some that's not. That one is. A couple pieces of red. There's this white. This is packaged like they were going to do something with it. White, red. This one's finished on, or is taped anyways. Blue. Some more blue. There's some green. It's taped on the edges. A tan, an off-white. So there's all of this. I'm going to move this down so that this is getting kind of high. Okay, so can you see that? I think my camera's too light. So here's another pack that has a bunch of different colors and looks like a little project in there. There's another stack, kind of an ochre color, off-white and white. There's another stack that's in packages. I guess I should turn it this way. There's just all of these in the packages. Here's some that look like they have notes on them as to what they were going to do with them. Here's two of them in this kind of package. It looks vintage. There's some little projects here. This little humbug ornament. This little heart ornament. Or actually it's a frame, picture frame like. And I'm going to move some of this because it's getting too high. There's some little projects. Now this one has material in it, but these seem to have these little beads and like a little applique right there, a little charm of some sort in this little baggie that's connected inside these. So there's that one, and this one has this on the inside, this little, looks like a charm that you would sew on or incorporate somehow. This one has a heart. See, you would put it like there. So there's the heart still. So that's there. Here's one that's dated 1980 that looks like they started doing. There's a couple frames. There's another one of those. There's a whole bag of different colored floss. So there's all of those and all of these little plastic ones. So there's all of those. And again, I'm going to move some of these. There is this bag that has some floss, some binding. Oh, let's see what's in here. There's some lace, some binding. Oh, some cloth bookmarks. If you want to do some bookmarks, here's some binding, seam binding. There's like if you want to make bookmarks. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know, 8 or 10 of those. Here's some. Here's another one. Some kind of pattern. A couple of these bell pull, whatever those are. So all of that was in this bag. Now, if there's one, like I said, if there's one of these bags that you just don't think you could do anything with, just tell me and I'll pull it. So these are mostly bookmarks and some floss in this bag. And then there's a bag of floss. Looks like some greens and some blues mixed with white. There's another little project. This one's sealed still. This is a project. It's got all the things you need in it right there. Oh, let's see what's in here. This is some buttons, an applique, some kind of measuring tool, a rapid thimble, some kind of easy count cross stitch ruler right here. There's that. There's a couple hoops. There's a metal hoop and a wooden hoop. And then in this little zipper thing is a few different, little tiny, well, this is some shiny thread. There's some beading pearl needles. These little tiny beads. There's 3 packs of little tiny beads, and the needle, and this shiny thread. So that's in this little zipper thing here. And then there's this shiny thread. It's kind of a brown metallic. Here's some tapestry needles, some quilting needles, some regular needles, some more regular needles, some more regular needles, some darning needles, beading needles. And there's one of these little things in there to help you thread your needle. And then a little pattern right there. And let's see what else is in here. There's some little pamphlets that just have some patterns on them. This has something to do with a sewing machine. I don't know what this is. Some kind of bias press bars. Heirloom stitches. I don't know. There's another pack of it. This is another, just some patterns. I don't know if you want these or not. These are like some, you would put a picture in here and fold it in half and make it a card. There's square and there's this oval shape, and then there's envelopes. So there's quite a few of them. If you want those, I'll throw those in. There's that many of them. And they're just plain white cardstock with some envelopes. And there's the cutout, and then you would fold it in half and make a card. So there's that. If you want it, I'll put it in there. This is some kind of tape. Some of this again. This is some kind of mending tape. This is a quilter's tape. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these tapes, quilter's tape. I imagine that's what's around the edge of those. So I think that's about it, other than I might have some books and I might have some kits. I think I have a ribbon kit. It's done kind of the same way. So you let me know what you think about this, and you can email me. There's my email, and we will decide what you think it's worth as far as the salsa. And I don't know, I like a little more spicy. I don't know how you make it, but okay. So get with me. I'm sorry it took me so long to get this together, but I appreciate you coming to the shows and participating. It really means a lot. So thanks much. Bye.